I think my single biggest concern will be really keeping up to date and relevant with my consumers, my customers. With digitization, we're seeing that our customers are changing faster and faster. And it's very hard for us to keep up, frankly. And now, if we do not keep up with them, we're going to die. We don't have a business. So that's what's really keeping me up all night sometimes, and to make sure whatever we do is always keeping up to date and relevant to my core customers.
I think the biggest concern is how we plan for electrification and the growing number of electric vehicles that are coming onto the road. I think our view on it is very much we need to start planning now for that. And I suppose it's going to be the time before it gets into a sustainable business model. And in fact, will it be a sustainable business model? And I suppose that in itself, in Ireland, when you think about really the landscape and what do we do with the real estate? You know, if we find electrification comes in and 70 to 80% of those cars are charged at home, that's a very small market for a very large network of service stations. So I think that's something that we're now thinking about, and that's something that certainly keeps me awake.
It's actually that my old categories, they're decreasing, meaning press, gaming, and services. But what's important is to think about innovation, and we are focusing clearly on food to go, bakery, hot and cold beverages, and that compensate, or actually more than compensate, the old categories. That's also, I can also mention tobacco is starting to going down as well.
It really is surrounded by government indecisiveness in terms of are they going to change something dramatically? Everything's going so well in our industry, it's stable, people are able to borrow money, they're growing, the multiples are so high. There's great tax advantages today to business in terms of depreciation. And so for me, it's the uncertainty of, is there going to be an electoral change that could really redirect regulation again, that could redirect taxes, and that could dampen the economy, because when people are working, they're spending money and they're spending money in our stores, and we love it. So that's the biggest thing, because I can't control that. There are a lot of things I can control, and I'm very comfortable if we have control over it, you know, hiring people, keeping people happy working for us. Those are all controllable things, and that's in my comfort zone. It's the government that could do something that would harm us. And so keep trying to harness them to do good things for us and keep growing our business versus harming us.
I think there are a few challenges. One of the biggest is probably that we have a lot of categories that are declining. We realized that about 5 years ago, and we started focusing on categories that could compensate for lost revenue. And I think we had done a quite good job. It's still a challenge, but we are developing these categories. It's certainly food, bakery, and hot and cold beverages. We see very good growth in these, and that we have to keep the momentum on.
Well, my single biggest challenge is how we get our consumers excited about the experience that we provide them, that the level of service, the wowness of what we do. I mean, we are a big petrol company, and no one is very excited about charging gas on a car, but we think that we can improve the experience, we can manage the energy footprints that they have, understand their needs, understand all the needs of the people that are in their cars and on the move. And as we redefine our company, we're looking as the energy solutions that we provide and all the services or solutions that we should provide them in our stores and in every touch point that we have with them.